Closing in on first pitch tonight in Philadelphia. It's the Cardinals and the Phillies coming up next. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. Joined as always by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Steve, two right-handers getting the call here in the opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are going to have their work cut out for them right here. I mean, this is one of the better hitters' parks in all of baseball. The ball really flies out of here when the conditions are right, so it's never an easy assignment to be handed the ball in this place.
John Jay will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number one. And before the evening moves too far along, let's go inside the numbers a bit and show you how these two teams stack up side by side. Matt Carpenter will stand in for the first time now, and boy, look at these numbers the last 7 games. He's as hot as anyone in baseball. First pitch now from Lincecum. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now he pulls the string on the changeup there, and he pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Rollins is there to squeeze it for out number 2.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Alan Craig will stand in, and you see there he's been scorching hot these past few games. And that's dead center for strike one. Just getting started here in Philly. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. But now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Matt Adams will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Right back at him. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. And now to the bottom of the first inning as the leadoff hitter is set to start things out.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, number 19.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. One down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in, 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. First offering on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Chase Utley will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And if he got caught chasing the high fastball on 0-1, you can bet he's going to see another one on 0-2. Good job to lay off that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw, and they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
At first is Utley, the pitch, and he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Now Miller on 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
And that's the pitch that's going to give a lot of guys trouble, not just the superstars. That is big-time break right there.
And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. He waits, now the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Yadier Molina will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And a sharp slider that time by Lincecum. It's strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, Lincecum gave a little look to the sky as if to say, what was wrong with that?
That one's a called strike. Back even at one. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Now a ball hit on the ground for Rollins at short. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Lincecum. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7.
Peter Borges will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Grounded to third. And that'll be a base hit here for Borges. Colton Wong will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2, 2-0.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Shelby Miller will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Marlon Byrd will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw. And Byrd is going to fly onto third with a triple.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Dominic Brown will stride in for the first time. He homered back in Wednesday's ball game. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
so smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of the slow-footed Ruiz. A double play. Cody Ashe will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. John Jay is ready to go here as we begin the third. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
Here's that unique delivery by Lincecum as seen in show motion. You can see how he arches that back and really drops that right arm straight down behind his leg. That helps him make his pitches much more difficult to pick up.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Up with it is Rollins. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Alan Craig will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. In there, 0-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to get it is Utley. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Matt Adams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
High in the air and deep down the left field line. And Brown will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're down 1-0. Tim Lincecum makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And Lincecum offers it that one and misses, and he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a sacrifice attempt here. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Yeah, I thought maybe there might be a chance to let this one trickle foul, but they still do wind up getting that out there, so it could have been a lot worse.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Jay is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. One and one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And the runner's breaking for third. Fouled back. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a drive high in the air and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Chase Utley, number 249 career. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Normally, when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Ryan Howard will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. I've got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard, number 43 on the year for him, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
All he could do was just stand there and watch this one. The right fielder was never going to have any sort of play, and as you see, this one's hooking hard, but winds up just clanking off that right field foul pole and way up there, too.
Marlon Byrd will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't too sharp his last time out. He's not fooling anybody right now. Just not pitching at a level he's capable of. And that's the bottom line.
Dominic Brown will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Center field. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Phillies on top, 4-0.
Leading off for St. Louis, catcher Yadier Molina.
And a high strike there, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Well, anytime you're leading off an inning, it's true. You don't want to just go up there blindly swinging at anything close to the zone. But you also want to at least take the pad off your shoulder. I mean, he phoned this one in.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Peter Borges comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now. Colton Wong will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Hit on the ground to shortstop. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, pitcher
Shelby Miller will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And Lincecum able to jump ahead with the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And Howard will amble over to the bag for the putout, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals. Carlos Ruiz will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
catcher Carlos Ruiz.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And there's your first out of the inning. Cody Ashe will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
25, Cody Ashe.
Here's the first offering. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Tim Lincecum will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here comes a 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And as it turns out, he won't test it. Opposite field to left. Borges is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies strand one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. John Jay will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Matt Carpenter will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. The pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Alan Craig will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And that misses for ball one.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo home run here for Alan Craig. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Right on the changeup here as this is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there to get on base with a 2-out single. When you're facing a guy that's getting up there in pitches, this can be important because instead of being out of the inning, if he's forced to make 10 pitches or so after this, he might be out of this game.
Yadier Molina is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. One for the Cardinals on this swing by Alan Craig. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals 3. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will lead it off here for Philadelphia to be followed on deck by Chase Utley.
Shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. He's got it. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Yeah, a nice effort down there at first. This is full extension to pull it in. Then he tries to shuffle this one off to the pitcher covering first. It's close, but they couldn't quite get him.
Chase Utley will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. A check on first by Miller, and he's back easily. Another look to first. Might have an idea something's up here. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. A check on Rollins, now the pitch, and there's ball 1. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, making it an even 250 for his career, and it's now 6-3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and the signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jaime Garcia is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Ryan Howard will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Here's a situation where he just says, shift. What shift? I tell you, you got to hit a ball awfully hard to get it through an alignment like that. But he's able to do it here.
Marlon Byrd will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Come on, Phil.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Peralta for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Dominic Brown will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Fooled him a bit, as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Craig is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Johnny Peralta will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now here it comes. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Peter Borges will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here's a bouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got himself a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there, and he uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Colton Wong is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. Utley for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Michael Brantley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Michael Brantley.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. short lead from second. Now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. Way outside. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And the tag from Ruiz will come a half a beat too late. He is in there to score.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
John Jay will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. Matt Carpenter will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Brad Lincoln will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 31.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're all even now at 6-6. Carlos Martinez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 62, Carlos Martinez.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Let's go, Phillies. Let's go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Therefore, it is Craig, and he'll put it away for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Cody Ashe will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brad Lincoln.
Rafael Furcal will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there, as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single. And now he has some trouble with it in center. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids, it's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see that the Phillies are right on top of the NL in that category. Number 19 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ballgame. And this is fouled back and out of play. An eye on Furcal, now the pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Weir's still tied 6-6. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jake Diekman is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is on the ground foul, wide of Howard over at first base. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now, looking ahead, you wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
First pitch coming. Matt Adams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
We really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Everything now, Phillies. Phil, come on. Cardinals. Hey, wait there now, Phil.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out. So be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
Let's go, Phillies. Phillies, Phillies, Phillies. Come on now, Phillies.
Philly fans, why let the little kids have all the fun? Every Sunday afternoon this season, it's the seniors' turn to stroll the bases after the game. Ticket information to all Sunday home games here at Citizens Bank Park. Visit any ticket booth here at the stadium.
Let's go, Phillies!
Come on, Phillies! Let's go, Phillies!
Take it to him! Come on, Phillies!
Come on, Phillies! Come on, Phillies! Phillies, come on! He's off, ready!
Here we go now, Phil. Let's go, Phillies! Come on, Phil! Come on, Phillies.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. And out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they move out in front 7-6. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Cardinals get 1 in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Get up and stretch, home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the 5th. Jimmy Rollins will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
For the Phillies, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch to him. And the first pitch of the inning is promptly banged into right center. And it'll be right into the stretch as this gets down out there for a base hit.
It doesn't take long for him to find some trouble here in the 7th. Oh, 1 pitch in the inning, and he's already got the tying run on base. That could spell trouble.
Chase Utley will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. The check on Rollins, now the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The next 0-2. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Borges is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
And this is a tough read for an outfielder off the bat because the ball's taken the other way and deep. But he makes up the difference quickly and is able to range back into the corner and make the play.
Ryan Howard will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Come on, Phillies, let's go.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Runners on first with one down. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Peter Borges will get us going now in the top half of the eighth. Al Albuquerque will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look at our line scored thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Colton Wong will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A little bit outside. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the pitch. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Another payoff pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Number 48, Tony Cruz.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire's letting that thing go.
John Jay will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already. But he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Kevin Segrist will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Kevin
Marlon Byrd will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he misses there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Dominic Brown will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Darren Ruff will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Darren Ruff.
Let's go, Phillies!
Now here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea when you're facing a guy with a funky delivery like his. You go up there taking a pitch, get yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that delivery a little bit better.
The second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is... Darren Ruff will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Matt Carpenter will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Antonio Bastardo come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. Ruff is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Alan Craig will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bird will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Cody Ashe will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect him for the rest of the weekend.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Austin Jackson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
17, Austin Jackson.
Now a softly hit liner towards second. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Number 19 will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Hit hard to second. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a really great win for these guys. Coming back from a 4-run deficit at one point, they showed a lot of fight out there to bounce back in this one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, the Cardinals tonight could not have done it were it not for the contributions of this man, Peter Borges. Picture